I just discovered an Amazon seller who has 25-cent plastic kitchen gadgets that they sell for $13 and they sell over $30,000 a month of it. The most amazing thing is that they have almost no organic SEO or paid advertising. And guess what? They're American and not even Chinese. So this got me thinking, what other kitchen gadgets are out there on Amazon that are killing it with super high margins and doing it with almost no SEO? Today, not only will I reveal what that plastic kitchen gadget is, but I'll also reveal two other gadgets that have almost 90% margins and minimal ad spend and minimal SEO. Oh, and stick around for the second one. I'll even tell you the exact supplier that they're getting their products manufactured from. So hopefully this idea sparks some ideas for you and your products that you can start developing. Welcome to the world of Ototo, a New York-based company selling, well, stupid kitchen gadgets. Now these are not just any kitchen gadgets, they have kind of funny themes to them. A Nessie ladle, a broom riding with scissors, and who can forget the cat jar scraper? According to sellersnooper.com, the seller is generating millions of dollars a year on Amazon.com alone. So I went ahead and bought myself a kitty cat jar scraper because who doesn't need a kitty cat jar scraper? And let's take a look at what's inside the box. All right, let's open this baby up and see what's in here. And that's it. We get the kitty cat jar scraper and that's it. There's nothing else in the box. The kitty cat jar scraper is about as complicated as you would expect. It has a little scraper part and then the handle. Surprisingly, it's a two-piece design, so this little rubber piece here has been glued to the harder plastic piece right here. It's cute, it's adorable, and it also feels like a 50-cent spatula. But hey, does it work? You know what? Works pretty good. I always like to take a look at the box and see if there's any other interesting information on it that I could use when I'm thinking of different products to develop. So the package itself is actually not that fun. Considering how fun and entertaining their TikTok is, I'm a little bit disappointed by the box itself. And also, inside the box, there's nothing. There's not a review insert, there's not any information about the company, there's not a warranty card, there is nothing. On the back, there's a link to their TikTok page and also, something we'll talk about in a second, made in China, design patent. But cats and Loch Ness monsters aren't the only thing that Ototo sells. This gnome brush brings in an estimated $20,000 a month in sales. Oh, and who can forget the infamous garlic press? They sell almost $30,000 of garlic presses a month. Now, almost all of these products you can find in China for less than $1. So the first thing I do is go to 1688.com, a site that all of the Chinese suppliers use. Next, I search for spatula or the Chinese characters Mo Dao, loosely translated as wipe knife. Makes sense, doesn't it? So now I can see that an individual spatula costs less than 1 RMB each, or about 20 cents US. However, these are custom designs, so they might cost a little bit more for molds. Let's make a crazy estimate of 50 cents each. Amazon referral fees are about $1.66, and FBA fees are about $3.90. This means that they make more than $5 in gross profit for every knife that they sell. And on top of this, they sell over 1,000 units a month, and it's almost certainly many times higher than this during the holidays. So how do they get so much traffic? Do they aggressively advertise on Amazon? No, not really. How about Amazon SEO and maybe they're using black hat magic? Well, according to Jungle Scout, it ranks for almost nothing for organic keywords. So how do they get so many sales? Well, thank you, TikTok. Ototo is everywhere on TikTok. This stupid knife has over 17 million views on TikTok.
That's just a stupid boulder!
It's not just a boulder! It's a rock!
And in fact, if you go to their Amazon storefront, they even have a section called As Seen on TikTok. So are you using TikTok to promote your products on Amazon? Maybe you should. Okay, next up are sippy cups. Sippy cups are another product that are a 5-time gold medal winner in the annual race to the bottom. But not these cups from Zack Designs. So Zack Designs are selling their sippy cups for way more than almost anyone else, and they're killing it. So a 2-pack of their cups cost about $25. So a 2-pack of their cups costs about $25. But this set of similar cups is under $12, and this set of 2 cups is less than $10. Overall, Zack Designs are selling almost $100,000 of these cups a month. And check out the search volume for their branded keyword on Amazon. They went from 10,000 searches a month in 2024 to consistently averaging more than 100,000 searches a month in 2025. So how do they do it? Well, it's largely thanks to virality and their unique, innovative, and patented design. On their website, in fact, they list over 30 different patents that they have. So I looked into a couple of their patents that I researched, and guess what? They're not exactly patents for Falcon rockets. Ultimately, it's just a sippy cup. So could you modify an existing design and develop a similar six-figure product? Well, if you can, maybe you can also use their sourcing company. So I looked up Zack's import records in Jungle Scout, and thanks to Jungle Scout and the Freedom of Information Act, I was able to find their exact sourcing company. They're using a company called Sarah Rosen out of Taiwan, and they specialize in sustainable houseware products. All right, so now I have the silicone and plastic creative juices flowing, and you know who to source from even. So you're probably thinking, what other trending kitchen gadgets could I make out of silicone and apply my own unique designs to? Well, hello, straw toppers. Straw toppers went from being searched for barely 10,000 times a month on Amazon in 2023 to now consistently getting 150,000 to 250,000 searches a month. And for that, we can thank the Stanley Cup. No, not that Stanley Cup, but this one. The Stanley Cup craze made tumblers with straws all the rage. If you have a straw, well, you don't want Dave's nose hairs floating into it. Now, most of the straw toppers on Amazon are in that proverbial race to the bottom. So first, let's go find the price on 1688.com once again. So we search for the Chinese characters 西瓜帽子, which literally means straw hat. And on 1688, we can see that most straw hats are selling for about half an RMB or about 7 cents US. Now the product price on these straw toppers is extremely cheap. However, the Amazon fees murder it. Most of the straw toppers sell for about $5 on Amazon, and Amazon fees themselves are anywhere from $2.50 to $4. So if you're selling these for $5, you have almost no profit margin. However, some sellers are able to sell theirs for much more than that. This seller right here is selling two for about $8, which even at $4 in Amazon fees and let's estimate 50 cents in product costs, that leaves nearly $3.50 in margin. Now this seller isn't selling hundreds of thousands of dollars like some of the other sellers, but they are selling a healthy 800 to 1,000 units a month. And how are they able to do it at this high price? Once again, it's through a unique design that is adorable and cute. This seller, like others, even paid the $500 in USPTO fees plus potential lawyer fees to get their cute, adorable kitty cat design patented. This makes sure that no other sellers like you can try to rip them off. The good news is, though, if you are one of these knockoff artists, if you just wait until their patent expires in 2039, you can 100% legally rip off their design and start selling it on Amazon. Okay, so let's wrap up what we learned here. Number one, plastic and silicone products are relatively cheap to manufacture. Number two, applying unique and creative designs is an easy way to differentiate yourself from all of the noise on Amazon. And number three, spatula in Chinese is mo dao, or wipe knife. And straw topper in Chinese is 西瓜帽子, or straw hat. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, happy sipping and happy selling.